When I was 4, my mum and dad were fighting lots. They broke up and mum decided to take me and my dad decided to take my brother. I think I was 7 at the time. Mum met Danny and we thought, great, she's found somebody and we can sort of start a new life again. And then we sort of started to see after a few years that he was into drinking. He would physically and verbally abuse us as well. I moved in with my dad and I was living with my dad for about a year and it was good and things were good. I was with my brother again as well. We woke up one morning and there was a note on his bed that said, I can't do this anymore, I can't look after you, I can't stay. I was really hurt. I just was in tears and crying to my brother and we were both reading this note together going, why? Like, why are you leaving us? That's when I was going to parties, drinking, experimenting with drugs. I dropped out of school. I decided that I'd start to work because I could earn more money and it would just be easier to pay my bills. I got quite heavily addicted to lots of drugs and I was using them to numb the pain of not having a family that I felt like cared for me. My cousin rings me and he said, I'd love to see you, can we catch up? And I was like, great, I'd love to catch up. I've got no money, can you come pick me up? And he said, yep. And when he arrived, it was actually his friend knocking on my door. I took a bit of a fancy to him and I thought, ooh, maybe I could hook up with this guy tonight. And so I tried and he actually said no. He said, no, I'm not gonna sleep with you because I am a Christian and I'm waiting till I'm married. And I was really shocked by that because I'd never met a guy who would ever say something like that. And I was really curious as to what it was to be a Christian. I decided to move to New Zealand with the $250 that my cousin had given me at the airport. I decided to call Glenn and I called him up and I said, I'm moving to New Zealand. And he didn't believe me. He was like, why are you doing that? And I said, oh, well, I've become a Christian and I need to fix my life. I need to change my life. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to New Zealand and start my life. Glenn and I were together for 3 years and then we actually got married after that. And we've been married for almost 11 years now. Got 2 beautiful children. And I also work with youth as well because I know for me that my teenage years were the hardest years and I never had a mentor, I never had anybody that I could turn to. And so I know for these youth, like just having someone that they can share what's going on with and talk about their life with, that can be massive for them. When I became a Christian, my whole perspective changed. I had to let go of a lot of the beliefs that I was holding on to and get a fresh perspective on things like what a relationship looks like and yeah, what a marriage looks like and what friendships look like. And we are who we are and we're supposed to do what we can do.